What's going on, everybody? LK here, back at it again with another video. And today you might be wondering, LK, why is your camera positioned like this? What a weird fucking choice. And I would say, well, there's a reason, and it's because today is time for the guide to playing stick by a guy who plays stick. Okay, step one. So step one, once you buy your arcade stick, you might want to think, what should I do first when I'm learning stick? And my first thing I would suggest is, you see this? You see this thing that most of you guys play with? You know what you should do? You should fucking get rid of it. Ideally, you throw it out of your window, but it's kind of late. My neighbors will get mad if I throw it out the window. So instead, I threw it on my bed. When I switched to stick, I literally threw my pad out the window. Why? Because when you're playing with your new arcade stick and you mess up shit that you're used to hitting 100% of the time, you're going to get really mad and you're going to want to play pad. But if you have no pad, you're not going to do it. If you have multiple pads, you might have to throw out multiple of them. It sucks, but it must be done. Okay. Step 2, how to hold your stick. So there are a few ways you could do it. I have a couple of suggestions. So for you strong arm boys, right, I suggest a firm grip, like so, right? Just use your whole forearm. That's pretty good. For you fancy pants people, you could do the, as they call it, the wine glass, and you cup the stick from under and you just kind of roll it around. This is pretty good for slow games. You could also do the Daigo, which is a wine glass with your pinky. This is extra fancy. Right? The way I do it though is I do what they call a half wine glass. So I'm fancy, but like then I just turn it and I kind of, light motions. Okay. So of course the last and most important thing, more than anything else, is buttons. So right now, as you can see, I have a fucking Frankenstein stick. This stick right now, these buttons, they're all over the place. I have some keyboard switches here. These are all Seimitsu. This is some stick that, this button right here, is from like some Arc Revo where they're selling BlazBlue buttons. It's Frankenstein mode, right? So the main thing about buttons is that they have different sensitivities. So it's really important that you know what type of buttons you're using. Sanwa buttons are very, very sensitive, so all you need to do is lightly brush the button and it'll activate. But Seimitsu buttons, you have to hit them kind of hard, right? You have to hit them kind of hard. My stick is almost all Seimitsu buttons, so I press the buttons a little bit harder than normal people. And on top of that, the last thing about buttons is, no matter really what type of fucking button you have, you need to make sure your moves come out. So how do you do it? You hit that shit as hard as you can. All my button presses are like this. They're all like this. If we go here, right? Okay, I'm Bardock now. How else am I supposed to get this auto combo to hit, bro? Let's be real. If you can't hear your own buttons, you're not pressing them loud enough. I'm gonna say it again. If you can't hear yourself press buttons with like a headset on or something, you're not pressing them loud enough. Okay? Got it? Good. So, recap. Step 1, throw your pad out the window, throw it in the garbage, whatever you have to do. Give it to your neighbor, whatever you have to do to get that shit out of your house. 2, choose your grip. You got this, you got this, you got the Daigo. By the way, the Daigo, side note, is really good for slow games, like Street Fighter, side note. Or you can hold it like this. And step 3, no matter what type of buttons you have, press that shit real hard. Got it? Good. Any questions, leave them in the comments, like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.